Hello everyone, thank you for watching. It's a great pleasure to share our project with you, which is Smart Study. Its table of contents. First is introduction and background, demand and product, target market and device, scenario, design, rationale. Finally is conclusion. So what is Smart Study? Smart Study is an online learning platform designed to help students study smarter. It combines AI-powered learning tools, personalized study plans, and interactive content to make learning more engaging and effective. Whether you are a student in a big city or small village, Smart Study allows you to access quality education anytime and anywhere. Who we are? Our team have 5 members. First is Yihong. He's a demand and product specialist. Second is Guoxu. He's a product introduction and communication lead. Abraham. He's a user experience strategist. Nikita. He's a UI and UX designer. Jiffen. He's a quality engineer. Why we build Smart Study? We build Smart Study because we believe that every child deserves access to quality education. Many students still face challenges such as poor learning environments, lack of resources, or limited teacher support. This is exactly what the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 4 seek to change, ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education for all. Smart Study is our contribution to this goal, helping to close the learning gap and make education more accessible, interactive, and inspiring.
Hi everyone, my name is Yihong and here's my part domain and product. And firstly is the overview. So our product focuses on the education domain and it aims to make learning more inclusive, engaging and accessible for all students. And it is also some problem context for us to fix it, such as we also provide slow, unclear feedback, some limited accessibility features, and sometimes we fail to maintain students' engagement over time. And here's our solution. Our Smart Study solves these issues by creating a gamified digital learning platforms. And there are 4 things to show you can fix it quickly. And also you have the application types. And finally, our key goal is to enhance learning quality and inequality by combining technology, motivation, and so on. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Smart Study aims to make education more inclusive, engaging, and accessible. For this, we now identify the main target market and devices that are to be used in Study Smart. Within the target market, Smart Study sits with the growing educational technology sector, targeting secondary, primary, and tertiary education providers. This includes, but is not limited to, schools, colleges, and universities that want to adapt to data-driven learning tools. It appeals to institutions and learners who value personalized and feedback-oriented experiences that have been proven to improve outcomes while keeping students engaged. The users are split into primary and secondary. For primary, our core users are students aged 15 and above with no ceiling on age, as they need flexible, intuitive tools to complete lessons, view progress, and receive instant feedback. Educators and tutors who use Smart Study to assign work, monitor, and deliver targeted guidance are also part of this primary use. Secondaries include academic staff and administrators who use Smart Study to review analytics and class-wide reports. This is where less of the targeted guidance is, however, the more generalized feedback in a wider community. Parents and guardians can also access simplified dashboards to stay informed about learner progress and the collective experience. Smart Study is a cross-platform system available through web browsers, tablets, and mobile apps on both iOS and Android. Students mainly use mobile devices for quizzes and micro-lessons, while teachers and administrators access desktop dashboards for performance monitoring. Its design includes responsive layouts, adjustable font sizes, high contrast color modes, ensuring accessibility for diverse users and devices.
Hello everyone, hope we are doing well today. I will be discussing scenario 1 where a user interacts with our product, Smart Study, through a main use case called Assignment Navigator, where from brief to action. Um, the use case demonstrates how our system is going to improve on usability and interface design. Our main focus is usability and interface design. Um, For our scenario today, our user is Ibra. He is a 19-year-old international student currently in his first year of computer science here in Australia. Since he is new to the Australian education system and he is managing several computing subjects at the same time and he has heavy workloads. His biggest struggle is understanding long, confusing assignment briefs, especially with academic terms that he is not familiar with. So, what we need to do is address his goal, which is he mentioned that he wants to understand what to do, finish his work on time, and reduce rework. He values clear checklists. So, he values clear checklists, micro guides, and short examples. He also has accessibility needs such as bilingual glossaries. He is not fluent when it comes to the English language, so bilingual glossaries would be of great help to him, including text to speech and focus modes, which would help him to study effectively. As he said it himself, if the app tells me what's next in common mistakes, then I won't panic. So at Smart Study, our goal is addressing our users, and hence I'm going to give you a small presentation on how our user is gonna go through his assignment briefing. So when Ibra opens assignment 1, so let's go to the dashboard. When he opens the app, he will be greeted with this page, and since he is wanting to go to his assignment 1 for the presentation, let's say he wants to address essay draft. He wants to address this task. So he would click on task on this menu over here at the bottom right corner, and then he would be greeted with this page where he could then navigate to his option, which one he wants to work on. Each stage shows what he needs to do and why it matters and how to do it with a short time estimate beside it. As we can see over here, there is a time estimate beside it and what he needs to do, resume learning objective. So that's his objective at the moment, and this is how much of the objective that he has completed so far. Um, we can go to the next slide since we have understood what's going on in our application's dashboard and when the user wants to navigate to his work. Uh, just to go back to our progress ring, this little ring fills up each time he finishes a task, giving him an instant sense of accomplishment, which will boost his motivation when it comes to the work that he's completing, the work that he's wanting to complete. Uh, Now, each stage, once he completes each stage, Smart Study would Actually, let's talk about feedback after we talk about, sorry, self check. So when he would open his draft, he would be greeted with, when he would open his essay draft, he would be greeted with this page where he sees a progress ring, again a progress ring, similar trend with a bilingual glossary and instant feedback. And he gets a proper review on his organization, his argument support, whatever that he wants to address. Now, once Ibra completes each stage, he will be greeted with a real-time feedback page, again with a progress ring. He sees, he can also see his rubric, things like thesis, organization, clarity, and with a quick rating, good or average or excellent. Um, for Ibra, the impact is huge. He feels guided instead of overwhelmed. He is confident now instead of being confused. The system's consistency and its real-time feedback helped him be motivated and reduce his stress throughout his academics at Australia. Now, in short, Smart Study turns what used to be a stressful, unclear process into a guided and calm learning experience, which is also very accessible. And this directly supports the goal of the UN Sustainability Development Goal number 4, which is what we aim to address in our project, quality education, ensuring that every learner has equal access to clear and inclusive learning tools. Thank you, everyone. That will be it for my part of the presentation.
Design rationale. Our designs were guided by user-centered and inclusive principles aligned with SDG 4 quality education. We began with low-fidelity sketches, conducted user feedback sections, and refined them into high-fidelity prototypes in Figma. Tools like Google Forms, Google Slide, and Etsy frameworks help us ensuring accessibility, usability, and consistency. Summary of key points. In summary, Smart Study encourages equal access to education by providing personalized learning pathways, gamified motivation, and accessibility tools like text-to-speech and focus timers. Throughout iterative design, our system became simple, inclusive, and effective for learners, teachers, and guardians alike. In conclusion, Smart Study demonstrates how thoughtful design and technology can work together to achieve sustainable development goal for quality education for all. By focusing on engagement, accessibility, and continuous feedback, our platform makes learning more inclusive, enjoyable, and effective. Thank you for watching our presentation.